What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Chicago rapper Bandman Kevo's 15-year-old son was shot and killed, and the moment the news hit the internet, everybody's acting shocked, everybody's flabbergasted. They can't seem to fathom how a rapper that is worth millions of dollars loses his son to gun violence. We all showed them empathy, we all showed them sympathy, we sent our well wishes and condolences to him, and the public was on his side until Bandman Kevo decided to open his mouth and speak on his son. And that's when everybody was like, wait a minute, hold up. This don't sound right. He don't really sound like a loving father. He don't really sound like a man that's involved in his son's life at all, because Bandman Kevo didn't know a damn thing. He asked on the internet for details about his son. He stated he didn't know how to get in touch with the boy's mom, and we all was like, wait a minute. That's a deadbeat dad response. We all know a deadbeat dad when we see one. Every time something happened with the kids, the deadbeat dad don't know a damn thing. He don't know how to get in touch with granny. He don't know how to get in touch with the mama. He don't know how to get in touch with anybody on that boy's side of the family. That should let you know that Bandman Kevo was not in that boy's life. I'm gonna read what he posted on Instagram once he found out that his son was dead. Listen to this. Boom! This was Bandman Kevo posted on Instagram. Anyone know anything about what happened to my boy? DM me details. And look at the picture he chose to use. That's his 16-year-old son, got pistols in his pockets, and he throwing up some type of sign with a shiesty mask. Why that picture out of all the pictures? That shows that he's thugging. He look like a menace on that picture. I'm scared of him on that picture. If you're gonna post a picture of your son that has tragically passed away, you could use a graduation picture. You could use an 8th grade picture, a school picture. Why did you have to use that picture of him with a shiesty mask holding the strap? Don't you want sympathy? Don't you want empathy? Or you want people like me to sit here and see that picture and be like, damn, man, he might just be thugging. Because I am not trying to stereotype. I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover. But by you posting that pic, it lets me know what type of child you have. It lets me know what type of things that child was involved in. Because let's be honest, every time we see Bandman Kevo on the internet, he's flossing money, he riding in Lamborghinis and Corvettes, he's in vacation, he buying houses. So I would expect his son to live that same type of lifestyle. But judging by the picture, it look like his son is on Section 8. It look like his son is straight from the trenches in Memphis, Tennessee. That's what it looks like to me. So by judging off that picture, I already knew what type of lifestyle his son was living, and it was nothing like his father. But anyway, let's go to the next slide. Then Bandman Kevo said, anybody in Kalamazoo know anything about my son's death, DM me now. Money bag emoji. Now that sounds like a threat to me. It seems like Bandman Kevo just dropped a bag on his son's killer's head. He's not talking about going to the police, because if that was true, he would have just said that. He would have been like, if you know anything about my son's death, go to the police. I'm going to have that reward money waiting on you. But he didn't say that. He said DM him and you gonna get the money back. So I guess Bandman Kevo saying he gonna slide for his son. I don't believe it one bit. I believe he's trying to save face. I believe he's trying to act mad. He's trying to act hurt because now he knows he's under public pressure. Now he knows he has been exposed for having his son in the trenches. But anyway, let's go to the last slide, because this might be the saddest of them all. Bandman Kevo didn't even know how to get in touch with the son's mom after he found out that his son was dead. And it kind of seemed like he found out via the internet like we all did. Let's read this last slide. He shared a news article by Say Cheese TV announcing that his son has passed away, and he captioned it by saying, "We can't get a hold of his mom." Facepalm emoji. So that lets you know that they got a strained relationship. That lets you know that Bandman Kevo don't get along with the boy mom. And that's probably why he decided to be a deadbeat. We all been there. We all know how it go. When you laid up with the female, everything's good. She's cooking for you. She wearing lingerie. She rubbing your back. Y'all welcome a child into this world. Y'all split. And the moment y'all split, that's when some women uses that child as a bargain. Oh, they gonna give you hell about that baby. Because let me tell you what happens. When a couple breaks up and a child is involved, once the breakup happens, both parents are feeling like they getting the short end of the stick. The man feel like he paying too much. The woman feel like he ain't paying too much. The women are kind of upset that she's constantly left with the child. And the man is feeling upset that he's constantly being asked to provide for the child. So that's when relationship gets strained. They don't get along. And that's when the woman say, you know what, I'm going to put your ass on child support. And the man totally resents the woman. No man likes being on child support. No man likes looking at their work check and see 20% of it gone to a child that you probably willing to pay for, but just not that much. You gotta have insurance. You gotta be on a set visitation schedule. So once you get the government involved, it don't always work out. And a lot of men be like, F you and that child. I know it's not supposed to happen that way, but some men feel like if you're going to use that child as a bargain chip, if you're going to use that child that I put in you to make my life hell, I'm willing to throw you and the child away. And that's probably what Bandman Kevo did. Because I remember an old clip on a Say Cheese interview. Bandman Kevo was bragging about only paying $900 a month in child support. What type of bitch shit is that? Every time we look at you, you on vacation. You buying all type of exotic cars. You living that good life. And you gonna sit on the internet and brag about only paying $900 in child support? That ain't no real nigga shit, bro. If you live in a certain lifestyle, can your son at least live a decent lifestyle? Cause they say he was robbing, they say he was stealing, they say he was trying to hit licks, and I'm like, damn, your dad always bragging about being worth millions, and you don't go back and get your seed. And I don't want to hear the mom is crazy, the mom kept me from him. The same way you bragged in that Say Cheese interview about hiring an expensive lawyer to get your child support reduced, how come you can hire a lawyer to get custody of your son? That's what I want to know. But anyway, I'm going to play you guys that clip, and we're going to break it all the way down. Let's go.
Not to dig in your pockets. Are you paying a lot right now? Or?
No, low. I ain't gonna even lie. It's less than $900 a month. So I mean, this is back to what I'm trying to tell you. We both know how the system goes. We both know like you can control a lot of stuff, bro. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. You can just, bro. What you think Future them do? What you think all the big rest of the girls be thinking that they gonna go their way? It don't go exactly how they plan it, bro. It's great lawyers out here for everything.
Let me say this. Now I'm anti-child support. I think child support should be avoided if the man is willing to pay you something. But Bandman Kevo bragging about paying $900 a month and you living this exotic lifestyle and you got your son in poverty, where's the realness in that? How do we let him sit on the internet and say that and not call him out? Because I remember, I was like, damn, that's cool. Even I was like, okay, yeah, he finessed the system. I was kind of big up on him. And now I'm looking back on it, I'm like, damn, you living this lifestyle and your son is in poverty and you sitting on the internet talking about how you hired an expensive lawyer to get your child support reduced and don't really do anything for the son. Your son is out here starving. That's crazy. But let's continue.
Everything. And what girls show up to court with? No lawyers. They show up with weak ass cheap lawyers. You got $50,000, $60,000 lawyers that's specialized in that field.
Y'all hear that? He hired a lawyer to get his child support reduced, and that's why his son was living that type of lifestyle. That's why his son had a shiesty mask. That's why the son was sitting there holding the weapon, because he living in poverty. He living in the hood. Even though Bandman Kevo is his father, Bandman Kevo finessed the whole system that he only paying $900 in child support between 6 kids, and that's why his son is living that type of lifestyle. It's easy to sit here and judge the boy, but he might have to fend for himself at a young age. I don't know what type of mama he had, but if he's sitting there living that type of lifestyle, his mama must not be worth a damn neither. That's all I'm saying. And they saying his son died by attempting to rob somebody over an item on Marketplace. On Facebook Marketplace, you post your items online, you meet up to buy. They say his son allegedly tried to strong arm a product for somebody and got his butt killed. Let me read that article for you guys. Boom! This is what the article says. A teenage boy is dead and 2 others suffered gunshot wounds on Easter Sunday, the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety said. Just after 2 p.m. on Easter, officers responded to a report that a man was just shot and a vehicle sped off from the area. In the 1000 block of Reed Street, officers found 16-year-old Kevion Andre Rice with a gunshot wound. Hospital medical staff pronounced him dead a short time later. Police found a firearm at the scene. Now I'm guessing that's Bandman Kevo's son firearm they found. I'm guessing shots was fired, gunfire was exchanged, and Bandman Kevo's son caught the short end of the stick, and now his life is gone. So we're gonna continue reading. The car that left the scene showed up at an area hospital with 2 people who had non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. Detectives said no arrests have been made at this point and the case remains open. The Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety wishes to extend its sincerest condolences to the friends and family of Mr. Rice, Captain Rafael Diaz said in a news release. Authorities believe the violence involved in an online marketplace transaction. You see that? And once the details about his son's murder was made public, everybody from his son's hometown jumped on Instagram to expose Bandman Kevo. One Instagram user named I Am Trap Money exposed Bandman Kevo by saying his son was running around the hood begging for money. He was stealing, he was robbing people. He was telling everybody he was Bandman Kevo's son, and they didn't even believe him because his life was so impoverished. Take a look at this. I'm gonna read it to you guys. Boom! This is what I Am Trap Money said. Bandman Kevo deserved the same thing. That little boy used to be in the hood begging us for help and really out here surviving on his own while Kevo lived his life. Shaking my head. Small world though. When he told us you was his daddy, we ain't believe him. Rest up, little bro. So the Instagram user said his son was fending for himself. He was 16 years old, but he was living life like a grown man. He was begging around the hood. He was trying to put in work. And I'm blaming Bandman Kevo sure enough. But I'm looking at the mom too. Where the hell was your ass at? See, it's easy to blame Bandman Kevo. It's easy to say you live in an exotic lifestyle. You live in a luxury life. Why is your son in that environment? The same can be said for the mom. You got a 16-year-old boy. Why are you raising him in poverty? You should have had your shit together by now. That's all I'm saying. But the dude didn't stop there. He actually released text messages of him and Bandman Kevo's son. Take a listen to these text messages. Let's go. Boom! This what Bandman Kevo's son texted the Instagram. You need a worker? I'll pay up front. You keep this shit coming. Fucked up trying to flip something. I'm just saying, had to see was it green. I'll bring wherever you need though. So his son is begging a known drug dealer to work for him. Bandman Kevo is your dad. He doing online courses about money. He telling other grown men how to flip money, how to scam, how to get rich, and you ain't giving your own seed the game. You can't take 2 hours a day and talk to your son. Hey son, I got a job for you. Hey son, do this, do that. You can't go get your son. Now I get his mama may be tripping, but that's when you say, hey, you live in this type of lifestyle, I'm going CPS on her ass. If she ain't providing you a stable home, if she ain't got you in a stable environment, I'm living this luxurious life, maybe you should come stay with me, son. Maybe you should be my right-hand man. Because what's the point of living in luxury if your son can't live the same way? That's the reason I want to get rich, not for myself. I don't give a damn about that, but I want my kids to live a certain lifestyle. That's my motivation. It ain't me. Damn, an Instagram model. How about you get successful and pass it down to your son? That's your oldest boy. Got your same name, and you don't even come through for him. You failed him as a father. You failed him as a role model. You failed him as an inspiration. Because you live in that type of lifestyle, Bandman Kevo. You know the impact you can have on your son? You know the good you can do for him? He looking at his dad. We live in this lifestyle. My dad is the man. I want to be just like my dad. He could have followed in your footsteps, but instead, he turned to the streets because that's all he had. You heard him say he's hurt. He's broke as hell. He trying to get a little money to do something. That's all he was trying to do. And you failed him. But let's continue. And then the Instagram user says this: Bandman Kevo wild as hell. Then go block me, shaking my head. I don't need nothing from you. I'm well respected and well paid. I'm just trying to make sure little bro get put to rest the right way. Shaking my head. Already let him down as a father. You all he talked about. Shaking my head. In a minute, little bro. Damn, you see that? He said the little man was so happy that Bandman Kevo was his dad that that's all he talked about. Even though Bandman Kevo abandoned him allegedly, his son was still proud to have you as a father. Your son is 16 years old. I'm pretty sure he got his own cell phone. You could have gave him a credit card under the table. Hey, here, son. Don't let your mama know, but this, and you need anything, do that. That's what a real stand-up dude gonna do. Not abandon your son because you mad at his mama. If the reports are true. That's all I'm saying. Now, Bandman Kevo didn't remain quiet. He just blocked a few people. But he released a statement to the Shade Room. And this is what he said. I'm going to read it to you guys. The Shade Room posted, Chicago rapper Bandman Kevo announces the passing of his 15-year-old son, Kevo. According to Kevo, his son passed away in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Bandman Kevo exclusively tells the Shade Room that he has heard mixed reports about the passing of his young son and is unsure exactly what happened. He says since hearing the news about his son's passing, he has not been able to get in contact with Kevo's mother. Bandman Kevo has also made posts asking anyone who knows detail about his son's passing to contact him. He says the relationship with his son was a bit rocky as Kevo's mother did not want Kevo a part of his life. Kevo says he paid child support but believes the mom did not give the son the money he would need to live a stable life. Roomies, let's keep his family and loved ones in our prayers. Now, Bandman Kevo spoke on the child support. He said he don't believe the mother gave his son the child support, but according to Bandman Kevo, it was nothing but $900 a month. Now, it seems like his mama didn't have a lot of money. She probably was spending that on rent. Or who knows? But that's when you step up as a father and you take your son under your wing. You all in Dubai. You all on vacation. You all living that lifestyle. Take your little man with you, man. Instead of living for the internet, live for your son. Instead of flossing how much money you got on the internet, pass it down to your son. Instead of having $300,000 worth of jewelry on your neck, invest in your son. Give your son $25,000. Set your son up for life. But it don't seem like you did that at all. And unfortunately, it cost him his life because he made the wrong move out here in the streets. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. Do you think Bandman Kevo was wrong for abandoning his son allegedly? Or do you think that's just the way life goes? You get into it with the mom, she tripping, so F you and the kid, I'm out of here. Let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.